Good morning and happy Sunday. There's a moment no one prepares you for. It doesn't come with a big decision or a breakdown. It sneaks in quietly, maybe after loading the dishwasher or turning down the covers at night. And it sounds something like, I don't even recognize myself anymore. Here's today's question. Dr. Shannon, I spent most of my life being who everyone needed: partner, parent, caregiver, provider, scheduler, fixer, planner. Now the kids are grown, my spouse has passed, the house is quiet, and I keep wondering, did I miss me? That kind of wondering, it's sacred. Because when the noise fades and the calendar clears and no one's asking for a meal, advice, or even a ride, what's left behind can feel like a question no one ever taught you how to answer. Especially if you were raised in a culture that praised self-sacrifice, that valued usefulness, that taught you to keep going even when the going took everything you had. You may have spent years becoming what others needed, not because you were lost, but because you were loyal, because you were strong enough to carry it all. But there comes a time when carrying it all isn't the same as fully living. And you start to wonder, what now? This is what I call ridiculously real mental health. Not a diagnosis, not a trend, just the honest work of asking, who am I now? And what's still in the way? Sometimes what holds us back isn't fear of what's next, it's loyalty to a role we've outgrown. A belief that if we let go, we're letting someone down, or a voice, internal or inherited, that says, it's too late for you. So, before you rush to fill the space with something new, and pause and ask, do I still need this? This guilt, this pressure, the story about who I'm supposed to be? Not everything you've carried needs to come with you. So, what does it look like to reconnect with yourself without all the pressure, without perfection? It might look like this. Start a conversation circle, maybe around your kitchen table in a community room or online, to talk about what's happening in the world and how you might still show up in it. Not out of duty, but because purpose doesn't retire. Sign up for a class you've always been curious about: art, history, botany, world religions, not to earn anything, but to remember you're still someone who gets to wonder. Or write something down, something messy or personal just for you, a poem, a letter, a list of questions you don't intend to answer at all, not because you're a writer, but because your voice still matters. I met someone in their 70s who said, I spent my life being the glue that held everything together. Now I'm trying to be the spark for myself and for what still matters. That's it. You're not too old to be curious. You're not too late to be brave. And you're not done. The next chapter doesn't need to be productive. It needs to be personal. It's your chance to write a story that finally includes you. And when you begin to let go of all the parts of you that were shaped only by survival, you start to discover the parts that shaped by joy. Because when you make space for what was buried, not erased, just quieted, you don't just rediscover your spark, you remember how it feels to belong to yourself. So, if today feels hollow, let it also feel open, because even now, especially now, you are still allowed to become someone you're proud to know. And maybe, just maybe, the person you didn't recognize at first is someone worth coming home to. Thank you for trusting me with this question. And if today stirred something in you, a memory, a truth, a feeling you kept tucked away, and you're not alone, when you're ready, you can share your story with me. Email me at drshannon@kfes12.com. Your story matters right here. And if you need more support in navigating the quiet ache that can follow change, caregiving, or loss, join me on my podcast, First Response with Dr. Shannon. It's real talk for real life, especially when there are no easy answers. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. I'll be here next week. And always remember, you are worth it. Lean into being the best version of yourself, one small step at a time. Happy Sunday.